My content is intended to be used and must be used for educational purposes only. It is very important to do your own analysis before making any investment based on your own personal circumstances. You should take independent financial advice from a professional in connection with or independently research any information you find from my videos that you wish to rely upon, whether for the purpose of making an investment decision or otherwise. Okay, we got Thursday, March 28th. It was a short week today. Good Friday is tomorrow. We have on the schedule for today's video, we're going to be going over the current trades that I'm in. We had some nice winners, and then we're going to be looking at the other trades that I did not take or am looking to take into the future. So that is the plan for today. If you are watching, thank you so much for watching. If you could leave a like, subscribe, or comment, that would be very appreciative. Make sure to stick around to the end because there are a few sectors that I am going crazy over. I mean, specifically real estate and healthcare sector look awesome right now. So I'm going to be covering those towards the end, but let's get right into the swing trades that I am in right now. So this is Moderna. We've been in Moderna since let's find the tile. We've been in Moderna since let's find the tile. There's no shot I deleted it. I was gonna say there's no shot I deleted it. I can't believe it was down there. We've been in Moderna. Okay, well I just it's gonna be all the way up here now. So let's just fix this really quickly. Bring that down. Thank you. Okay, we've been in Moderna since March 18th, so we've been in it for about 10 days. We entered Moderna right here with our June 21st calls. We liked the high volume breakout, the low volume pullback, and then let's go take a look at what's happened more recently. So this looks like it's clearly going to be flagging over previous resistance. So we have our high volume break up we had this little mini wedge here. We had this little mini wedge originally. That's our little mini wedge. I don't know why I grabbed that one. We had that little mini wedge, and then we broke out of it on Monday of this week. And then we've been basically trading within here. So, yeah, this looks like it's going to be flagging over resistance here. So, we do have a little bit of a bearish structure now. That's a double top on the daily, so that's no bueno. But my stop is going to be a close below 105.14. As long as it holds this demand right here, then I am fine keeping this position. So, as long as it holds this 105.14, which used to be previous resistance. So honestly, you could say even right here, or I guess right here. So probably 105.80 is probably going to be the level. So not great on the daily. I mean that daily candle right now looks terrible. Let's take a look at the 9 EMA. So close just below the 9 EMA. So we're looking for continued longs with a stop below 105.82. If this does close below 105.82. What's nice about this is we're going to have a decision pretty quick here if this does continue to the long side or not. So on the weekly, we had another nice long top wick right there. Looks like we're going to likely be coming back to maybe retest 99 or retest 100 before actually continuing higher on this name. So not too bad on Moderna. I think it definitely has a chance. I'd like to see a decisive close below 105.82. This definitely has a chance to flag in here and continue higher. So definitely not ruling out that possibility, but this is looking more bearish when I'm looking at this. So yeah, that's what we got. But what's nice is we do have this massive support down here. So I don't think this is necessarily, I don't think this is too bearish. I mean, we still have this very large buying candle. We've been trading within it since then. So we are coming up to a nice volume profile support right here at like 104.50. So if it can hold 105.82 on the daily and not close below that, that would be great. So that is the plan on Moderna. Cisco broke down today, high volume sell. We're going to be looking to get out of this one. Rejected the breakout. This is still bullish. This is still bullish price action. So this is not bearish yet, just because we have yet to close below here. But if we do, let's say we close higher. Let's say we do close higher on Monday next week and then close lower. Like let's say right here, that'd be your bearish structure. And I'm cool. I'll wait for it to either. I'll keep it on the watch list if I want to, but I'm cool. This told me breakout is not ready yet. Not ready yet on the breakout. So I'm cool. Maybe I'm having little flashbacks to PLD right there, but yeah, I'm cool. Again, we got into Cisco right here, so we have like some theta losses right now. We got in on the close of March 18th right there. So this one's going to be probably sold for a very small loss, if anything. I think I checked today and it was pretty much net even. So whatever. I'm so happy with keeping my losers at net even. That is great. So that was Cisco. Let's go talk about MCHP. We are in. We are definitely in. Where is my tile? There's my tile. We got into this position yesterday. So right here, we got in because it broke bearish structure. It has a bullish structure now, and then our stop is going to be at least here for now. I think if this does end up closing lower and then makes that higher low, that'll become the new stop. But for now, we're carrying risk all the way to the close right here. So it's going to be like 86.17 right here. So that's where we're carrying risk. I mean, just kind of a nothing burger day. There's not really much to talk about here on MCHP. I mean, still above the 9. Smaller volume, but small candle today. So really not much to talk about. Let's go talk about Pfizer. No, BMY. BMY had an awesome day today. We had a nice like 1.84% day today. BMY is kind of interesting. I really struggled with this one. I wanted to close this one as it approached 53, but we blasted right through 53, and now we have a decent volume structure down below. We have this volume profile area below. So I think it's this one was so tough for me today. This one was so tough. This is where I struggle with holding winners versus selling losers, or holding winners versus selling winners. So this one I was up about 60-70% here today, give or take where it was during the day. I think up towards the top it got towards like 72%. But so I don't know. This one's tough. I decided to let the 9 EMA be my exit strategy here, just because this volume on March 15th is so high. I think this can get legs. My original plan was to just see if we can get to 53, but we closed above 53. Yes, we did leave some gaps behind, but I think that can be bottom wicked and taken out and then still continue higher. So I think as long as this is trading above the 9 EMA, I'm going to be holding my BMY position. So, but honestly, a great response so far. I mean, where's our little tile? This has been a great trade so far. I know I have one. I guess I don't have one. I don't have one. No, I don't have one. Okay, we'll make a little tile later, but I literally thought I made sure and went through the tiles. Whatever. So that's the plan on BMY. Really tough. I mean, I just struggle with holding the winners because we've had, I took a look at STZ and COP again. I was in those last week, and these things have just been on a freaking tear. I mean, look at this. I mean, today was probably your last day on STZ. That sell volume finally started to hit the tape with legitimacy right there. But I mean, I sold STZ right here. I mean, I sold STZ. What on earth? I sold STZ right here, like the top of this wick, because I thought, it seemed like such a big move. Like when I was so zoomed in looking at it, and I was thinking, oh, we got resistance right here. 260 might serve as support. What a move! This is due for a pullback. And I mean, look what happened with this thing. Absolutely. I probably sold it at 258 and it ran all the way up to 272. So, big point of emphasis is going to be holding runners, or not holding runners, but holding winners longer, and cutting losers quicker. So like, on SYY, I think I'm just going to cut this without it. I don't know. It's so tough because, it could hold demand here and then just continue higher. It's just, I got to decide. Man. It's tough. Same thing with COP. I sold probably right here on the second gapped up because I was like, well, that's aggressive. We had some massive volume. We left 2 gaps behind. But, I mean, look at this thing. When you get in this price action like this, you're going to have movements like this. So, here, if my heuristic or my exit rule was the 9 EMA, look, it never broke. So, same thing on SCZ. I don't think it's broken the 9 EMA yet. Maybe it's soon. Soon it probably will, but we're probably gonna have to go through some kind of, distribution phase. There's nothing that's gonna really happen in one day that's just gonna eliminate this. Like, sure, we're making a rising wedge right here, but that's only gonna be good for some short-term profits. Here's your rising wedge right here. But then what? You're going to catch support where this massive candle was, like right here. And if you want any sustained downside, it's going to be your rising wedge break and then you're probably double top before, you know, and then it's a while before you see any legitimate downsides. So I don't know why I'm so scared to maybe take profits right away. I don't know. I just had a strong urge to sell BMY today, but I didn't because I look back towards those, you know, winners where I struggled to hold through, holding profits. So I mean, if this comes down and fails, then who gives? You know, it's already a winning trade. You know, we're up pretty significantly, and we have quite a bit of time. We have till June on this. So if anything, I'm going to lose some like theta on this, but I'm willing to see, you know, those large winners. Those winners outgaining those losers is what's going to help you make it in this game. So for that reason, I decided to hold until this 9 EMA breaks. I'd like to see whatever, you know, price action cycle it's got going here, just to see. So that's the plan on BMY. Let's move into Blackstone next. On Blackstone, we're going to have, we had a higher volume day today on a lower spread, so that's a little bit of indicative of selling occurring. So that's no bueno. We did continue higher. We still have our very bullish structure right here. So as long as this doesn't close below right here, 128.86 will still be in this trade long. So on the weekly, this looks fantastic. This looks like it's actually going to be breaking out here. I mean, this is your breakout weekly candle right here. So looking at the weekly, I mean, a retest of 120 to 128 looks sexy as hell, if that even can get back to 128. But who knows? I mean, I don't think this. I mean, this has this. I mean, I don't know if it will, but I mean, nothing really much I can say much else on Blackstone. We're just gonna have to watch and see what happens. FCX was the big winner today. I actually added to this position today. I don't usually do that, but I saw that the volume was astronomical like halfway through the day, and this is what it was doing. So this thing looks like a fucking freight train right now. So just in my experience, when you know how you have days like this, when it is looking like a freight train on both the weekly and the monthly, this is really where you squish the bug. This is where you add to this position. And I'll make a note that I added here, so any daily close below right here is where I'll add, or where I'll cut my additions. So I mean, if this gap fills on Monday and it comes down, I don't think I'd be selling. But if we get like an extended move up, I'll be quick to trail that addition, just because it is a little bit more risk than I would usually carry. But I mean, this is just A+. You know, you had your buying, you had your resistance, you had your break on high volume. You're just absolute pitiful sell-off on volume, just no volume. And then you had buying volume coming in on Wednesday. So today was a no-brainer. This is an A+, long setup. And we did add an additional unit to this. So if I do have my tile anywhere, I'm not sure if I will. I do. So our current unit size is actually going to be 2 units. 2 units will be on FCX, and I will update that documentation later. But this thing looks this thing looks awesome. This thing looks crazy. We're going to be using a break of the 9 EMA as our stop here. ARC, nothing. Eli Lilly, nothing. APO, yes, there was something. Today I did not. Well, I mean, there wasn't anything, but it's funny because I literally said like 2 days ago, I said that 4 hour volume was significant, so a flag is likely, and then I went ahead and entered anyway. What's crazy is I said this on 25th. What's today? The 28th. I said this on the 28th. So here's where I said bearing an aggressive gap up, playing the SR Phillip. You know, that's what I look for. Thursday had considerable sell volume on the top wick, makes you think flagging over consolidation over demand is likely. So you know, here's your flag that I was supposedly drawing, and then, you know, here's your flag. So kind of nailed that spot on right there. But I mean, I'm still in this position, so going to be seeing some short time, you know, red or short duration red here. But I mean, this thing does look great to the upside still. I mean, here's your massive buying volume, and then here's your little low volume pullback, and it looks to be flagging right now. So this thing looks awesome. I just did think another demand test was likely needed. That's exactly what we got today, and I think this could even dig a little farther. To like 111.50, I think. So that is the plan on Apollo. So really, I mean, really nothing happened today. Yeah, really nothing happened today. So just watching this, but this thing looks awesome. I really like how Apollo looks. Let's look at the weekly. another large upper wick, so this thing looks like it's about to take off. I mean, we've had 3 upper wicks right there. Usually that's usually pretty significant of selling, but I really like how this looks. So that's Apollo. Anything else? PCG, not able to get into. IWM looked weak. XBI, okay, so XBI, TAN, and IYR are the 3 longer term trades that I took. So these are not necessarily going to be my classic break and retest swing trades using the daily. Those daily targets are usually a week or 2, if that, swing trades. These are going to be more 3 to 4 month swing trades. So I did enter IYR, which is real estate. These are the sectors that I'm very excited about. IYR, which is real estate. XBI, which is healthcare or bio. I said healthcare earlier. I meant biotech. Biotech and healthcare, same thing. I have no clue. I don't think so. And then we have TAN, which is the solar sectors. So starting with the IYR. Mainly playing this off the weekly right here, but this thing looks freaking awesome. I mean, this thing looks awesome. I mean, here's your, let's turn off post so this makes it a little easier to see. I mean, here's your previous rejections over here. You broke above it, you flagged back down below, you found support back down here. Let's go take a look at the volume profile. I mean, this thing just, I mean, you can't really ask for anything better right here. I mean, this thing looks awesome. This thing looks primed to 115. 115. No, this is going to 110 probably. 110. But this thing looks, I mean, come on. I mean, look, let's go take a look at the VPA as well. I mean, look at your 3 buying volume weeks right here. I mean, that's a massive weekly candle. I mean, that's a massive buying volume candle right there. Another massive buying volume candle. And then if we take a look back here, I mean, what kicked it off? I mean, these huge weeks. And then look at this pullback. You have just absolutely no volume on the pullback. But then you have this huge volume spike. But where are we? Here's your huge spike. And it just so happens that it's right when we're hitting the volume profile right there. So is that real selling? No, it is not. That is essentially the institutions loading the fucking boat. So holy shit, IYR looks really good. Nice job, IYR. We're taking this. I think I'm entering in like a June or July. It's currently March, so I'd like to see 3 months of price action here. So this is the weekly candle, so that gives me about 3 months weekly candle. It gives me about 12 weekly candles to see. Yeah, give me that. So I definitely could see another maybe like low volume sell week, but no real significance coming through unless there's, I don't know. I mean, if we come all the way back down to 85, then maybe sure, but we do have a bullish, here's our higher low being put in. We do have a bullish structure, so that made me even more confident in this name. So real estate looks fucking awesome. So I did enter that long. As a reminder, I'm not going to be covering this position every day. Just wanted to throw this in here as like a little heads up, I guess, or education or whatever. So XBI, kind of the same thing as real estates. Yes, I'm at my entry. We don't need that. I could see this coming down a little farther. I mean, realistically, I think $90 is your level here. $90, and this thing looks insane if this gives it to us. I just decided to enter today just because I thought $90 is going to be a little unlikely, just because we do have this nice double bottom right here. So we do have kind of an anchor candle right here. So anchor candle is just one I've been tracking, where it's going to be your small candle on fairly high sell volume. We do have fairly high sell volume today for how small of a candle this is. So if this thing comes in 90, holy shit. But I did enter, maybe you could say a little prematurely here. But same thing as IYR. I mean, here's your massive buying volume. You're just minuscule pullback right here, and then you're coming right back to volume shelf support, where we've had, just this, we've had since May 2022 we've been here. So holy shit, this looks great for a move higher. So same thing, June, July here. And then the last one that we are in TAN. TAN is solar, and then here is Y. So you have your volume profile support here. You're making a little wedge right here, and then we are barely trading over the 9 EMA right now. So, but this, I mean, we haven't seen this demand since fucking We haven't seen this fucking demand since right here, fucking February 2020. I mean, what a fucking discount. I'm not paying for fucking Nvidia up here. I'd pay for fucking solar right here. So, holy shit. Yeah, I'm long on this name. Again, with all three of these charts, you need to be buying time. I'm not great at predicting when sectors will just immediately get high. They don't really just happen like that. It's a lot of accumulation by institutions, and they don't really just take off. So, and sometimes I struggle with small caps for that reason, because we'll have that high volume buying, that low volume pullback, but then it just continues going because institutions can't just keep letting retail sell off. I mean, Chewy is a great example of that right now, but institutions are absolutely loading the fucking boat on Chewy. That's another topic for another day. But yeah, this thing looks awesome. I mean, here's your nice little wedge, high volume buying across the board down here. I mean, look at where we had. I mean, you have this what decline in stock for, you have a 47% decline in stock, and here's your volume the whole way down. And then of course we start hitting, you have your little selling climax right there, but like here's your volume the whole way down. TAN lost 47% of the value, and then look at the volume that we've been getting down here in demand. So this has just been a electric factory for buying. So that is the three sectors that I'm really liking right now. I will not be taking QQQ where it's at. I will be taking these sectors instead. So that is the plan for that. But these are long-term positions. I think leaps would be great. Leaps would be awesome. I think 6 months out, 3 to 4 months out would be awesome as well. So that's the plan for solar, biotech, and real estate. But that should wrap it up for today. Kind of a weird week. I honestly forgot Good Friday was tomorrow and that the market was closed. But whatever. I honestly, fuck short weeks. Fuck short weeks are the worst. Yeah, that's all I got for today. Moderna, sure, good day. BMY was the big winner this week. FCX was a really nice winner here today. APO is consolidating. Moderna's consolidating. Cut the shit out of Cisco. Fuck you, Cisco. PCG, we're waiting. Eli Lilly, I mean, just Topwick City today. Topwick City on high volume sell. I mean, it's almost looking there. It's almost ready. It's almost ready. I just need you to close below 770, please. Eli Lilly. Pfizer, we're waiting. Pfizer's gonna look fucking incredible here soon. I mean, my lord, 2750. If 2750 isn't one of the best entries of the fucking year, I don't know what's gonna be. I mean, look how sexy this 2750. First, 2750. You saw it right there. That's your daily POC. So that's where the point of control is on the daily. So 2750. Second reason, you got your inverted head and shoulders, shoulder, head, no shoulder yet. And then if we look at the 4 hour, I mean, come the fuck on. Like, what? You want a better long setup than this? You can't really ask for one. I mean, that's just get 2750, close your eyes, long 2750, give yourself 3 to 4 months, and in about 2 weeks, close that position for a nice profit. That's the plan in Pfizer. Yeah, so that's what I got cooking. Gonna go over charts this weekend. Nothing much else to say. So that should wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you watching. If you do have any tickers or anything you want to talk about, hit me up on Twitter or hit me up in the comments. And have a great rest of your day. Please don't forget to like the video. That goes very far. So thank you so much for watching once again, and have a great rest of your day.